the scene. So you don't need to worry even about like the rendering engine behind it. All you have to do is sort of create a view object and then attach a loader object, something called loader 3D, which allows you to specify like a file that just loads in, and then when the file's finished loading in, it just displays the right scene. So I just look at this code. I can see. Here we go. So this line here is actually loading in a file, and I can see that it's actually loading in a file called shadow test. Okay, so I save the file as let's try and save it in the right place.
As long as you're consistent with your
No, that should be right.
Like we do dot left
We don't want to press it. Okay, so now I've got something which I can tinker about with. This is like the thing you just created here. And so I don't have to necessarily just stop with static files. I can also load in like animations. So I'll also load in an animation now. Somewhere else. Alright, let's not bother an animation. Let's do at least another model, right? So, for example, you can load in a little character file.
So you can like update your application logic in life. Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh yeah, here we go, the Halo guy. So we'll load this guy here. This is so if I just drag and drop something, it'll ask me if I want to actually add it to this current file. And these kind of small. It's really cool if you do multiplayer stuff. You need to first of all select, move them around a bit, and then I can scale them up.
It's cloud based, but we do.
And he also comes with a texture. So quite often with file assets, they are exported from the 3D modeling package. The textures are separate files. They're not necessarily loaded in when you load in the mesh, so you need to sort of correct that. And that's part of the reason why it's useful to do it in this tool, because it saves you a bunch of coding or like hair pulling, going, why isn't my texture loading? Because it's just not, it's actually somewhere else. So again,
that way we don't post it because we don't want to. But anyway, you can export it, and then you can build our open source clients and publish it as your own
texture, which is not base, and then he's got sleeve texture and ready for some. And I'll also attach them. So the way we handle lights is by actually associating them with models. So if something isn't attached to the light source, then it won't actually appear lit. So at the moment, you can kind of see he's kind of looking a bit flat and boring. So what we can do, we can attach the light source, this existing scene, to the material. Now you can sort of see he's a little bit more shaded looking. And also around some sort of way. Then I save it. I should be able to just refresh this. And now we got the guy in.
I'm also thinking,
so it's pretty easy to just sort of load up stuff and test it. Just sort of, get it running, get it rolling. This is, all live in the browser. You can easily just sort of, this is just a very simple application that uses a kind of thing called a pop-up camera to allow you to rotate around the scene. So you just sort of position whatever you want in the middle, and then when you click and drag with the mouse, you can just sort of view it from an angle and see how it's looking in your game or whatever, in your like little application for viewing phones in like 3D